This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, an Indiana State Trooper is in custody after a fire investigation. The Lincoln Amphitheater has announced its performance series for 2020. Flu season is sweeping the nation and it's causing some problems across the state. Zach Gruber talks with the DuBois County Humane Society. Then it's a rainy forecast with Ann Powell, and Kurt Guxell looks at sports, followed by WJTS Inform. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the 18 WJTS News. An Indiana State Trooper is in custody after an investigation reveals he was behind his house catching fire. On Sunday, October 13, 2019, at approximately 1:40 a.m., a fire was reported by a passerby at 1206 Main Street in Tell City. A short time later, members of the Tell City Fire Department arrived at the home and began firefighting activities. It was quickly determined that there were actually two separate structure fires on the property, the home and an outbuilding. Prior to the fires being extinguished, the house sustained heavy smoke and fire damage, and the outbuilding, which contained two motorcycles, was totally destroyed. The residence is the home of 44-year-old Indiana State Trooper Jeremy Galloway. Indiana State Fire Marshal's office was called to the scene by the Tell City Fire Department to conduct an investigation. The fire marshal preliminarily determined the fire was caused by arson, and a criminal investigation was initiated by the Indiana State Police in Jasper. After a lengthy and thorough investigation, the Indiana State Police presented the case to the Perry County prosecutor on January 21, 2020. Subsequently, criminal charges towards Galloway himself were prepared and presented to the Perry County judge. An arrest warrant was issued for Galloway on the following criminal charges: 2 counts of arson, Level 4 felonies, 1 count of insurance fraud, a Level 5 felony, and 1 count of arson with intent to defraud, a Level 6 felony. On February 4, 2020, Galloway was taken into custody without incident by the Indiana State Police and incarcerated in the Perry County Jail. Galloway is currently on administrative leave without pay. Multiple arrests were made after police received reports of a theft in progress at O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Lagodi, leading to the seizure of methamphetamine. And a search warrant on July 25th, just after 10 a.m., Lagodi Police Officer Tony Dant, Martin County Sheriff's Office Deputy John Wright, and Indiana State Police Trooper Jared Lintz responded to a call about a possible theft in progress at O'Reilly Auto Parts in Lagodi. Employees at O'Reilly's reported that a male and female had just stolen items from their store. Officers located 21-year-old Socorro Holt of Lagodi in Family Dollar and 26-year-old Dylan Bruner of Lagodi in the parking lot. While investigating the theft, officers located stolen items from O'Reilly's and Family Dollar, as well as methamphetamine, a controlled substance, marijuana, and paraphernalia in the vehicle that was being used for the theft. Socorro Holt and Dylan Bruner were arrested and taken to the Martin County Security Center without incident. Deputy Wright requested the assistance of the Martin County prosecutor to apply for a search warrant for Socorro Holt's residence, which was granted by the Martin County Circuit Judge. During the search, officers detained 31-year-old Mark Payne and 46-year-old Jody Williams, both of Lagodi, inside the residence. Officers located additional methamphetamine, hypodermic needles, marijuana, and paraphernalia inside the residence. Payne and Williams were arrested and taken to the Martin County Security Center. Shortly after, officers located 40-year-old Devon Messarash of Lagodi, who also lived at the residence. She was arrested and taken to the Martin County Security Center. The full list of charges are listed on our website, WJTS.tv. No injuries are reported after nearly 2 acres of woods caught on fire Monday afternoon. The Schnellville and Birdseye volunteer fire departments responded to the property of John Chumley at 7389 East State Road 64 in Birdseye around 2:40 p.m. According to Schnellville Fire Chief Mark Fisher, Chumley emptied his wood stove by dumping out ashes in the woods on Saturday. Fisher says the winds on Monday afternoon, were strong enough to reignite the surrounding brush. The Snellville Volunteer Fire Department responded with 15 firefighters and 4 trucks, and the Birdseye Volunteer Fire Department responded with 10 firefighters and 4 trucks. Crews were on the scene for about 1 hour. Crews from Washington Township Fire and Southeast Davies Fire District responded to a report of a barn fire on Sunday. According to the Washington Township Fire Department, crews arrived to find a fully involved structure. No injuries were reported, and the cause remains under investigation. Fire crews were assisted by the Davies Community Hospital EMS and Davies County Sheriff's Office. The Washington Police Department is urging residents to keep their cars locked at night after an increase in unlocked vehicle thefts. Washington police say there has been a surge in vehicle thefts over the past few months. Instead of breaking into the vehicles, police believe the suspects are trying car doors to see if they are unlocked. Although there have been several arrests, police say more need to be made. If you see any suspicious activity at night, call the Washington Police Department at 812-254-4410, 254-4410, or if it's an emergency, obviously call 911. It's official, a new mine is coming to Dale. According to the Spencer County Board of Zoning, Flint Hill Mine is set to be built on County Road 500 East, just off Quail Drive. The mine has been in the works for over a year, with work still ongoing. Homeowners in the area say the mine could be detrimental to the community, with noise pollution, bringing down land values and impacting the community's overall health. The flu season is sweeping the nation and is causing some problems across the state. As of January 31st, there have been 45 flu-related deaths across Indiana. There have also been 9 long-term care facilities statewide reporting outbreaks so far this season. 4 schools around the state have reported school-wide outbreaks to their local health departments. When looking at Dubois County specifically, the health department says only 1 school has reported 20% of their students absent. Our news team has talked with most of the schools in the county's school districts, and most of these schools are not reporting large amounts of students absent at this time. But even though many students are not getting sick, that doesn't mean you should not let your guard down. Dubois County Health Department Administrative Director Joanne Spalding tells us what we could do to help prevent ourselves from the flu.
Wash your hands. Are you properly washing it with soap and water for at least 20 seconds? Avoid touching your eyes, nose, mouth, and unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people. And this next one is really, I know it's hard for a lot of us who are working and, we don't have time, but if you're sick, stay home. Get plenty of rest because you're just further spreading the disease or illnesses that are out there. Cover your mouth with a tissue, throw that tissue away. You also might want to consider wearing a mask.
According to a press release from the health department, the best way to prevent the flu is to get vaccinated. Everyone 6 months and older should get a vaccine. The Dubois County Health Department has high-dose influenza vaccines still available for those 65 years and older. No prescription is required and no appointment is necessary. The Health Department has daily vaccine clinics Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3:30 p.m. To see a list of late-night clinics and for more information, head to DuboisCountyIN.org. The Lincoln Amphitheater has announced its performance series for 2020. The Lincoln Amphitheater series will showcase an array of genres through a diverse lineup of performances featuring rock, blues, country, bluegrass, and family entertainment. The Grammy Award-winning Del McCoury Band, the multi-platinum Edgar Winter Band with very special guest Henry Lee Summer, and the 2018 Blues Music Awards Contemporary Blues Female Artist of the Year, Samantha Fish, highlight the amphitheater's annual summer events. Norman Corwin's former Broadway play, The Rivalry. It's a dramatization that takes its audience behind the scenes of the iconic and electrifying debates between incumbent Illinois Senator Stephen Douglas and then unknown lawyer named Abraham Lincoln. That will set up residency on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, June 26th through the 28th. It will be produced by Actors Community Theater. It is their 4th consecutive season producing the Lincoln-based performance at the Lincoln Amphitheater. having most recently produced the musical Here I Grew Up in 2019. The 2020 Lincoln Amphitheater Performance Series marks the 5th summer of a unique partnership and management agreement between the Indiana Office of Tourism Development and the Indiana Department of Natural Resources. For a full schedule of the Lincoln Amphitheater's 2020 Performance Series, head to our website, WJTS.tv. St. Meinrad Seminary and School of Theology will present a service of Lenten prayer and music called Redeemed, a musical journey through the stations of the cross. It will be held on Saturday, March 29th at 7 p.m. Central Time in the school's St. Thomas Aquinas Chapel in St. Meinrad. The service is free and open to the public. It is expected to last an hour and 15 minutes. The Stations of the Cross originated in the pilgrimages to Jerusalem somewhere between the 12th and 16th centuries as a way to reproduce and pray through the sorrowful way, recounting the final steps of Christ on his way to Calvary. Redeemed will be highlight scenes from the Stations of the Cross through choir and communal singing. It will feature the choir and orchestral works of John Stainer, Rob Gardner, and Joseph M. Martin, among others. Over 40 seminarians, monks, and community members will be offering their talents for this Lenten service. Parking is available in the guest house and student parking lots. For more information, contact Mary Jean Schumacher during the business hours at 812-357-6501, 357-6501. For updates on the day of the performance, you should call 812-357-6611. Memorial Hospital and Health Care Center is excited to announce that the next recipient of the Daisy Award is Julie Capehart, RN, at Memorial's Wound Care. Capehart has been described as one who goes above the call of duty to see patients achieve wound healing. Memorial Hospital is blessed to have Capehart as part of the caregiver family. For more information on how you can nominate a nurse, visit mhhcc.org or contact Tammy Billings in Human Resources. The Daisy Award is an international program that rewards and celebrates the extraordinary clinical skill and compassionate care given by nurses every day. Memorial Hospital and Health Care Center is proud to be a Daisy Award partner, recognizing their nurses with this special honor each quarter. To find out more about the Daisy Foundation, go to daisyfoundation.org. On Thursday, February 6th at 4 p.m., the Ferdinand Branch Library will be hosting Jasper Memorial Hospital and Health Care Center as they present information regarding advanced care planning. All are welcome. Refreshments will be served. Questions about the program can be directed to the Ferdinand Branch Library at 812-367-1671, 367-1671. Now, in conjunction with the Ferdinand Heimat Fest, there will be an informational meeting to explain and update all rules and regulations for future festivals and events. This includes, but not limited to, stage setup, beer gardens, backyard barbecue, or tents. This is said to benefit everyone in the area because of the additions and changes for 2020. The meeting will be held on Tuesday, February 18th at 7 p.m. in the back room of the Ferdinand American Legion, which is located at 5th and Main Streets in Ferdinand. For more information, contact Sue Fink, 812-630-2839, or email her, finkster@psci.net. That's been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Gruber pays his weekly visit to the Du Bois County Humane Society. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast on 18 WJTS with Ann Powell. Local people watching local people.